All right, anybody keeping track? Day 10 for me and Pete. He's going to raise the anchor. We're in the Mississippi. We did not anchor in the anchorage we intended to last night. We had problems. But we did finally get anchored. And we didn't anchor in the place we wanted to, but last night right here in the channel. We just came out of the channel, probably about a quarter of a mile, so we got the waves from the tows, but it wasn't a bad anchorage. I just wanted to show you this current in this river. It's just absolutely amazing. I don't know what happened, but yesterday we were high-fiving coming down the Ohio 10 miles an hour. Then all of a sudden we got hit in the face like a brick shithouse or something. I don't know what. Chief, talk to me, Goose. What happened? Well, this is what happened. I got a phone call. Now I'm here. Chief. And now the reality has set in of what has happened. My God. 5.9 miles an hour. 5 knots. That's it. Going up this is... Yeah, now we're doing okay. It's not too bad. But this will slap you in the face. I mean, literally, I mean, you know it's coming. We both knew it was coming. But it's just reality. We're knocking out 100-mile days, like 110-mile days like they're nothing. Which is very aggressive. Yeah, it is. For the normal boater, you're not going to do 100-mile days. Not in one of these slow trawlers. No. You're doing like 50 to 75 is a long day, 50 is a good day. But we're on the clock, so we don't have time to... But the 100-mile days are over for us. We got our butt kicked last night. Yes. Pulled into an anchorage. We knew the anchorage, but I think the water's down on the river right now. I think that's one thing that screwed us. And I could not get we went in there and we couldn't get the anchor set. It was all kinds of weird stuff going on. And so we had to pull out of there and then go to the next anchorage. And we know what we're doing, and we couldn't get the anchor set. No, we could not get that anchor to set. And this boat has pretty much everything we like. It has a really good anchor system. You know, to tell you the truth, if anybody wanting to bring one of these boats up the Mississippi or even this whole river system right here, the boat is pretty much mechanically got to be in perfect running order. I mean, and every system has to be good, because right now, if something goes wrong with the engine, we got to get to that anchor quickly. We got to set that anchor and then be able to raise that anchor. You got to have a good generator. It's over 100 degrees out here. We've got to have air conditioning. We just got to. There's no ands, ifs, or buts about it. And we also have to have a system to keep our batteries charged, so we get stuck out here for a little while, waiting for help or anything like that. And we just got to. It's part of you know, as we get older too, we have to. But there's the Mississippi's the real deal, and she's going to hand us a... yeah, it's not amateur hour, I'll tell you that. Going up the Mississippi is not, you know, if anybody looking at one of these old trawlers and you've got to bring it up, you might want to really strongly consider getting something closer to your house. You know, the trip up to Green Turtle Bay, no big deal. Even the trip through the Ohio, no big deal. But when you got to make that corner and come up this Mississippi, what I was thinking would take us 2 days, it's going to take us 4 days to get up this Mississippi. It's only a little less than 200 miles run, but there's just no way. I mean, we're only doing 5 knots, literally. And this is fast for one of these trawlers. No way I'd ever bring a single engine, you know, like a 36 Grand Banks. I'm sure it's been done before, but they don't have enough. There's not enough horsepower. No horsepower to get it up this river. We've got over 400 horsepower in this boat, and it's going to use all of it to get it up this river system right here. So, anyway, that's why I just wanted to share that with you this morning on the way up the Mississippi. I hope you guys have been enjoying the videos with me and Pete. Peace out, and we'll see you guys in a little while.
we're just running around the boat here doing an inspection, make sure everything looks good. There's Captain Ahab. Coming down the backside here. Make sure we got the right color smoke coming out the back here. Good. Everything looks good. Everything looks good. All right.
Dave, I don't know how to explain this. We've been at it for 4 hours. We've gone 22 miles. It's almost like going backwards. And I don't know how to explain last night, but I don't know about you, but when we got up there, it's pitch black. I'm getting attacked by bugs. Ain't nothing going right for us at that anchorage. What happened?
It went bad real quick.
Jake, my God, this Mississippi is not for the weak of heart. I'll tell you that right now. This is big boy stuff. And going up this Mississippi is some serious. You got to have a boat that can do it. And I mean, you got to have. I gotta say, you gotta have women. I mean, we're gonna be on this thing for 4 days to go less than 100, probably little under 200 miles. That's brutal. Absolutely brutal.
Yeah. And all you can do is put your head down and keep trying to move forward.
Yeah, plug away. Big Chief out there doing some first mate chores. That is a big push, 6 wide and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 long. Woo! It's probably one of the biggest pushes we've seen so far. That's just massive horsepower right there. Hear those engines, those diesel engines, big, massive. He ain't even into the power yet since he's going downstream. It's hot out here. Woo! We've got about 15 more miles to go today. Then tomorrow's Hoppies. Then the next day we'll try and get to Alton. Get off this Mississippi because it's been a slow go. 5 knots all day long. You guys can see it, but there's a whole herd of deer over there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. A bunch of them. Just trying to get me as close as he can. Yeah, you see him right there in the middle of the camera, right there. I'm all zoomed in as far as I could go. There's 3 of them right there. Pretty cool.
So yesterday we got ourselves into trouble, so today we're not going to play that same game. It's a little before 8 o'clock, and that sun's going to start going down really, really fast on us. So we just wanted a good secure place to be for the night. This looks like a pretty decent, that's Rockwood Island right there. I'd actually go over there in the dinghy. There wasn't so much current in here, but there's a sick amount of current even here. So, and we don't have an engine for it, it's just oars. So just wanted to show you the anchorage for tonight. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe. Just kind of a boring, long day on the Mississippi. We knocked out about 76 miles. Tomorrow we're gonna go to Hoppy's, top off the fuel tanks at Hoppy's, which will be, what, day 11? And we'll head over to Hoppy's again and top off the fuel tanks. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe. Share it with your friends. Thank you so much for watching. Captain Paul Bates and his twin brother Pete, and we are having a good time. Yeah, it looks like we're holding really, really well. I've backed down it pretty good. Look at the current right there in the Mississippi. Anyway, have a good evening or a nice day at work. Peace out. Remember, live life with no regret. I do. Thank you so much. Bye.